Wait, what the? Oh, that.
No, I'm talking about the thing to throw the ball.
Oh, it's probably in the garage somewhere. Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 900 of eating a sheet of paper a day. I don't know what that's doing there. Get that fucking thing out of the way. For those of you who are new here, I'm Brian Case. I eat paper, and we are going to professionally and conventionally, despite the insane milestone, to reference the elephant in the room, 1 out of every 100 installations of the series are like this, but I am happy to report we've made it. We made it 900 days. All we need to do is make it 100 more, and we reach our personal goal, and then we are permanently done. So feel free to stick around for 100 days or 0 days if you want to be a pleb. And while I deal with this whole paper promo thing, just give me a second. Okay, there we are. Hey, Grace. It's great that I can look at live chat this early. Grace and Shy, welcome. Again, small chat response delay. If I can check, let's see. Days if you want to be a pleb. Yeah, you see, there's significant delay, but it's okay. I think the longer you wait for a response, the better it'll feel when I acknowledge it, I think. You know, like the longer you wait for food, the hungrier you are while you eat it, the better it tastes. I'm providing delicious food for you to eat right now. All right. I'm trying to justify how stupid this whole technical problem is with the delay. And hopefully you'll forgive me. Let me just do the promo thing, because this is the worst part about doing OBS. This is why I don't do OBS streams every time. You know I would if it weren't for this stupid-ass issue. Quick check. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, who cares about that? All right, we got chat pulled up. The delay. Shut up, Brian, on my phone. And let's add our score for yesterday. Yesterday, the beginning was super duper strong. I just did everything out of order chronologically when it came to digestion and sleep and stuff like that, including this. Sorry about yesterday. Shh, don't tell anybody. Yesterday was supposed to be the milestone, but I fucked it up. But overall, we are rating it a 7.1. I think it was one of the strongest starts to any morning I've had in months, but unfortunately, the rest of it kind of fell flat. But it's fine. Would you rather have a strong start to your day or a strong end, right? Or how about this, better question. Would you rather have a strong start, terrible ending, or terrible beginning, like you wake up and it's the worst day for the first half, and then you end off strong, right? Do the ends justify the means, or do the means justify the ends? This is my score. Feel free to drop your score for yesterday. And if you're, feeling like you want to take a risk, take a gamble, and try not, to predetermine your day, drop your score for today so far. It is 2:36 p.m. We are significantly in. Some of you are in different time zones like Britain or Siberia or some far out place like that. Feel free to drop your score. Honesty is preferred. So, how was the meeting? Oh, it went quite well, actually. I'm realizing how much I hate responsibility, but I might be good at it. I think it's that annoying thing about capability. It's like, oh man, if I liked doing stuff, I would be so good at it. But I think I'm already good at it while not liking it. That's a thing. But in order to actually try and full-on pursue something, you have to make yourself like something. It's just hard to tell how capable I am at liking something because I don't like it. So when I don't like something, my biases are extremely strong. Let me test and see if this works. Okay, good. We got this. Wait, why is this? Okay, good. No, I'm here in the bottom left, so we're good. All right, cool. So that means I think we can proceed. We are 5 minutes in and no paper's being eaten? Jesus. The thing with milestones and the traction it gets, it's kind of half and half. Sometimes they really surprise me with the views they don't get. I believe we had a big extravaganza that I planned for I think it was day 400. We went to the Randall Hild open mic at the Template, and all of the Brianers at the time, this was a different era, okay, don't even ask. They joined in. It was a whole posse of people gathered around this stupid iPhone camera. Terrible lag. I kept it inside of my suitcase with audio on as we walked inside a record store that was playing 3 Beatles songs, which completely copyright fucked me. I realized half a second after I walked in that store the whole stream was ruined. And even after the fact, it got 0 traction. Nothing happened. Wouldn't miss day 900 for the world. Good, because there are a couple of disloyal motherfuckers out there that I know for a fact are not going to pop into the stream. Just know they're being permabanned right now. If you're going to miss day 9, or no, if you don't like me at my 900, you don't deserve me at my 1000th. Holy shit, my sleep was so bad. Look at these circles. Well, You know what gets blood out of my head? Some paper, you know? There's too much blood rushing through my capillaries in my eyes, so we'll counter that. This is my medication, 30 cc's. It's 5:37 where I'm at. Feel free to score your day so far. I feel like, no matter what number you give it, it can't possibly be ruined. It's just I hate when I have people scoring their day in the morning when they've been awake for like half an hour. Today was a 6 out of 10. Had a history exam, but it wasn't too bad. Good. Just skating barely past the average. I've had some people say that an inconsistency with the scaling system is that the days that are from 5 to 6 to maybe even light 7s are the worst days possible. At least with a terrible 2 out of 10 day, there can be some catastrophes, like, say, I wasted $10,000 on lottery tickets, or, I don't know, my flowers died this morning, or I slipped on a banana peel, or I discovered I have a hemorrhoid on my ass. Just stuff that you can at least tell your grandkids. But the worst possible day is one where absolutely nothing happens, in absence of negatives, but in equal absence of positives. So some might say that a 5 out of 10 is the worst. However, this is when it gets complicated, but I think the ordinary aspects of a day and how boring and forgettable it is, forgettability is key to scaling a day down. Like, if nothing good happens and I will not remember it, that is the ultimate negative. If I don't remember anything about today, even a negative provides learning opportunities. It just depends on perspective. And this is when the objective scale starts to appear less objective. But trust me, there are objective metrics on how to score your day. You'll just have to ask me for consultation. Ask any questions about each aspect of the day and how to score it and how to apply it properly, and I can, of course, answer those questions. Okay, that was day 500, and the only Brianners were me and Caden. Oh, wait, was it? Nope, never mind. It was James Bell. It was James Bell, and, of course, Randy's falsetto singing in the background, so my head is placing more presents than there actually was. Also because Isola's always busy because their croissants are baked fresh, and the smell brings all of the California hippies like termites out of the moldy wood, and they're just rushing over to immediately grab their croissant and then leave. Because with Randy's falsetto singing, no offense, but it was a guarantee that people would go in and immediately go out. All right. Super Mondo Man is disagreeing with Monkey Type Shit's usual hot take on the stream, which, oh shit, wrong screen. But trust me, guys, there's no need to fight, all right? This is only to be ceremonious. If you're going to fight, of course, make it as entertaining as possible and don't make it boring or something like that. Throw some epithets around. But at the very least, I would like for the two of you to appreciate the sentiment of what this is. This is, after all, day 9. Oh, shit, I already replaced the number. Give me a second. God damn it. This is, after all, day 900. So I know for a fact the way things have been going recently, I've been treading, it seems to be going up and down, up and down. I've been treading into antiviral territory. So I don't think this is going to get any views, like probably 30 max. Maybe. Sometimes when milestones, just the number alone is enough. Like, I made the thumbnail so fucked up on purpose. Trust me, it was on purpose. I think maybe max, best case scenario, 90 people are going to see this. And I also say this partially because on my most viral pre-recordeds I've ever made, in those videos I'm saying no one's going to watch this while I'm drunk and I'm like trying to eat paper in the bathroom while I'm, the video starts off with me on the couch post-hangover. That video, some people have seen it. It got a ridiculous amount of views for what it was. It wasn't very good, but all the good videos, they just get 20. The worst ones get 1,500. That's how it always goes. Day 1,000 needs to be big. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to even do. Because this is pretty typical. This is just equivalent to every other boring-ass stream I've done. Here, let's just, to make it a little more special, let's just put the number down here. There you go. Trust me, I'm putting an effort in, guys. This is better than nothing. Eat some confetti paper on day 1. That's the easy way out. You see, I've eaten it before. That shit's super easy. We need, again, shape and consistency is everything. Confetti paper, it goes down like cotton candy soaked in water. I could practically drink it. For day 1,000, I mean, it'll be a typical printer paper. We'll do something. I have 100 days to figure out how to do the final stream and how to do streams afterwards. I already have some solid ideas. We're going to be really banking on this software, which is why, again, we're testing its rendering power, and I think everything looks good. You tell me how high the resolution is and if you can see everything. So, eat a whole ream of paper. Now, God damn it. Why you guys gotta use big words that are beyond my knowledge? Ream of paper. Ah, yes. It'll be a 12-hour stream and I will die. That'll be a good finale. I'm up for it if you guys are. There should be a voting process. We need minimum 10,000 voters for it to be considered a complete ballot. Or else I'll default to eating 1. Eat a balloon for day. That's not even paper. What we can do... Let me think about this. No, there's no way to cheat. I could eat a papier-mâché sculpture that could fit in the palm of my hand, something that's small enough. Yeah, you know what? Let's brainstorm this shit together. What should we do? I ate a $5 bill already. Shit was torturous. We can't just eat a normal piece of printer paper, though. I could do the thing I did back in the day 200 realm, where I would draw, like, my thumbnail icon. I drew the whole... I would draw detailed pictures of dimpled asses with zits on them. I could do that. Eat a little bit of ink. I mean, if it's the last stream, I might as well, you know? You only go around once. Okay, it appears that we have 2 voters for confetti eating. D-rung stream. You know, we could do that. I don't know what day 1000 will fall on. Somebody calculate what day of the week day 1000 will be. I know it'll be past summer and it'll be the beginning of the new semester. I think I should still have some of the free beer that Pizza Port keeps giving me. So... I could use that. That'll be awesome. That'll guarantee the stream will go into the day after, because when I get drunk, I forget to press buttons, I forget to wrap things up, and I will rant endlessly. If you think I'm bad now, just know you're seeing the diminished version. What's happening? I'm eating paper. And McBurgerness, in case you're new here, we eat paper for an undisclosed amount of time. If I'm sober, 30 to 50 minutes. If I'm drunk, 2 hours to 17 hours. Sunday, I think. Perfect. Actually, that's not perfect. Fuck, I have school on Mondays. It's just 1 diminished attendance grade, all right? It's worth day 1000. We've been building up to this for, I hate to say it, but more than 1,000 days. August 24th. All right. Let me triple check. Yeah, we're good. And I will be in town, so I'm not going to be doing some stupid 25-cent store Nokia camera stream from, like, Nevada or something like that. That was awful. Relying on a stranger's bandwidth from an Airbnb. Oh, my God. All right. It could have something printed on it. We got to go bigger, man. I'll figure something out. I might see if I can hire a Fiverr origami artist. I can pay however much money it'll take. Also, isn't it weird that it's called Fiverr, but most people on Fiverr don't do tasks for $5? Wasn't the Fiverr thing based off of pay this guy $5 to do a thing? What the hell's the point then, you know? I mean, the YouTube is now an inaccurate thing. It is no longer our tube. YouTube has become another corporation-based entity. Shut up, Mr. Shit. I upload almost daily. I'm almost there. I miss the occasional day, which has happened an undisclosed amount of times on an undisclosed series of days, but we don't need to think about that. Eat cardboard day 1000. Actually, the closest thing is we went into this hippies Airbnb, like an Airbnb owned by a bunch of hippies with neckbeards, and we found some Trader Joe's grocery paper bags, and I ate a little bit of it, and I learned the hard part, or I learned in the hard way that day, that not all paper is created equal. Some of it objectively tastes awful. It's the equivalent of, say, curdled milk versus milk. Yeah, so put the paper in the blender and then put it in. I could do some culinary experiment. We'll start the stream here. My kitchen is literally right over there. In fact, I'm just gonna turn this camera and you'll see. It's right there. I did my high school chemistry video where I threw up, which was a bad video, but I mean, if I can do it there, I can probably do it here from a computer. Also, I'm gonna work on seeing if I can record a video on here. There is no camera app on a MacBook for some reason, or at least not on this MacBook. So I might have to improvise. Photo booth. Yeah, that you can't take videos from there, can you? Oh, you can. Am I stupid? I'm actually stupid. Okay, apparently you can take video. Okay, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. All right. Well, then that means that I can use this to record a video today, because I've had a video idea, but it only would make sense if it's recorded from the exact same angle as here. So stay tuned for good content. Main channel. We might come out with a new video. By the way, for the record, on good content, I'm selling out, so I'm going to start making attempts at certain particular types of content you wouldn't expect from me to make. Also, let me check chat, because I'm not... There we go. Hey, this is great. We're getting good attendance here. 11 to 8 viewers right now. I have some ideas. I think one good idea is... For day 200 and also on my birthday, we kind of did some culinary experiments. I kind of did an Iron Chef type thing. One where I flambéed the paper. We've talked about this many times before because people keep popping in and asking the same generic questions. And then a second one where I fondue chocolate dipped the paper, which was delicious, by the way. I might look into something. I'll figure out what would make the most sense through a food lens and see if I can find something that'll vary the presentation and the texture of the paper whilst not alienating my taste buds and also my viewers. I think that's the best way to go about this. Make your own paper, yeah. I could do that. I remember when I was in preschool, I had an evil teacher named Miss Rollenhagen. Like, imagine, what is her name? Mrs. Frisbee from Magic School Bus, because she had frizzy hair, and I was reading Magic School Bus and watching Magic School Bus at the time. Her name is Miss Frisbee, right? Hold on, let's look this up. Let's look this up because we have the software and the ability. Hold on, let's see. Magic. Wait, what is this thing? I'm middle finger side view. I don't even know what my history is anymore. Magic School. I know someone already probably fucking typed the answer here, but I'm just gonna try. Mrs. Frizzle. God damn it. Anyways, I'm completely distracting myself, and this is very inefficient for time. I have to learn how to, like, ramble less. That's what Toastmasters is teaching me. But my preschool teacher looked like Mrs. Frizzle. However, she was absolutely nothing like her in cadence. She was evil. In fact, the two phrases that I remember hearing from her the most is cut it out and knock it off. However, the only positive memory that I concretely remember from that era of my life is when we made our own paper by using a blender to blend up paper into a pulp and then pour it into a paper mold so it would solidify and harden. The result was little rectangular pieces of shit that would fall apart immediately when you touched it, even when dried. So it was terrible paper, not even paper. But it was a valiant effort. I think the problem was the food dye we had to put inside of the pulp because we wanted to make different colored construction paper. I chose dark green, and it just looked like a bunch of bile in a little tin. It was treacherous. Wow, we got a lot of people here. Thank you, Moses. I should have known it would be you who would correct the record on Magic School Bus. Should Mr. Beast be involved? Yeah, I'm going to try and email him. Actually, does he have an email? Hold on. I had this stupid scam thing. You know when it's like a YouTuber does a promo where it's like, text me. I have a text contact thing now. Now you'll have my number. And it's just robot texts, and it's clearly not his real number. Email. You know they're not going to respond. MrBeast@nightmedia.co. Are you shitting me? At Night Media. All right, then. I wonder if I can get away with... Because I don't know what screens I can... Yeah, okay, this works. I can do this. Full screen that. That's not... Because I'm trying to learn internet safety, which I'm sure there is a Magic School Bus episode on, but I'm trying to be internet safe so that, you know, I don't, dox, my full fucking... Because there are some piece of information in starred emails that get sent to me, like login information for shit. Okay, cool. I know you guys are probably trying to communicate to me through chat right now, but I'm conducting some very important business. Mr. is if you're married, right? Mr. B. Shit, Skype is gone, isn't it? DM him. I already did that, man. He never responds. I think he's just probably busy. He's a little too busy, so he just forgets to contact me. Okay, cool. Your Discord code. Or possibly. You know what's a dead medium? Google Meet. There we go. I hate how it keeps timing out. Fuck off. Not getting... Shut up, monkey type shit. You're such a non-believer. Oh, bro's not gonna stream tomorrow. Bro's not gonna make it to day 900. Bro's not gonna eat paper in about 5 minutes. You're wrong about nearly everything. Nearly. 96% of shit. He'll respond. Trust me, man. I've been intensely... How the fuck do you spell anything? There we go. Thanks, Google. I've been intensely studying your mouth movements and isolated clips of you eating food like burger. And I've determined that your paper eating abilities are almost ready for a full sheet, but not quite. Asterisk tee hee. What I'm proposing to you is a possible collaboration where you eat perhaps a double bubble candy wrapper, small coffee filter, or just a sticky note to max out your capabilities. I have over 500 subscribers, which is a lot, and this could be a very, in caps, very good opportunity for you. Should you choose to accept it, like World of Warcraft, right? Like the wording they use. Link to my daily in air quotes daily. Shut up, guys, but I gotta be objective here. Stream is below. Ugh. I do, in fact, have the ability... Yeah, okay, it lets me do that. Wait, that's yesterday's stream. We don't want to do that. Get out of there. Let me check chat. Sorry, I've been busy. DM him, blah, blah, blah. He'll probably dare you to eat 100 sheets. No. I mean, if he offers money, it depends. I would probably go 100 sheets for probably 500,000. I don't... No offense to Mr. Beast. I don't think he understands kind of the proportionality of cost to one's body versus, you know, sheet of paper eaten. But that's just me. Okay. And that's the wrong... Where the fuck... I don't know how to manage this stream, all right? Cut me some slack. Here we are. Wait, no. Can we do the whole thing where it becomes blue? They don't let you do that anymore. How about, like, tab or something? Nope. Oh, okay, there you go. And you can see all of my Sharp Healthcare emails. That is totally internet safe. Get out of there. All right, cool. I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, I think I literally gave the Google Meet thing for my job interview. Oh, God. Well, don't worry. That Google Meet thing is already expired. There's nothing that can go wrong from that. Yeah, whatever. Maybe, like, there's got to be, like, an incognito browser thing. Whatever, man. I think... Yeah, actually, most of the stuff that's here is actually quite dignified rather than, risky. I'm trusting you to be adults and not do anything. Stop hating, monkey. This is an important day. Super Mondo Man to the fucking rescue, dude. This is what I'm talking about. Is he actually going for it? Well, you mean Mr. Beast? I don't know. I'm waiting for a response very soon. I have a new email on, or what is it, Gmail chat from my dad. Sausages are ready if you want some. Get out of here, Dad. This is from November of last year. Okay, I just don't check my Gmail, like, ever. It's mostly just junk mail. Eat a Beast burger wrapper. My intestines will liquefy because those aren't actual paper. It is, like, probably mostly cotton, freshly picked, and also just a bunch of chemicals. Red 50, Red 60, and of course Red 40. No. It is not a fake email. It says, oh, wait. Yeah, according to a Reddit thread, never mind. Mr. Beast at Night Media, AI responses may include mistakes. God damn it. Oh, never mind. It's Mr. Beast Company official. I just sent it to some random Indian scammer posing as Mr. Beast. Great. Well, now I'm guaranteed to get a response. Hello, I am Mr. Beast. Jimmy here. Picture of Mr. Beast. It's really me. I would love for to do collab. Make sure to wire money over first. Money up front before paper gets eaten. That'll be cool. And we'll stream, of course, the email thread response process. Mondo and Burger Man are real G's. That's the realest shit you've ever said in a long-ass time, Moses. Include a picture of you eating paper. Damn it. Fuck. This is why I gotta have chat pulled open on the same device I'm sending the email in. Technicalities. We'll work it out later. Hit up Baby Gronk. I don't even know who that is. He's probably irrelevant. Also, he's a baby, all right? I don't want to be DMing random children. That's not a good look. Include a pic. Monkey type shit takes accountability, says my bad. We're getting character growth, character arcs, Mr. Beast email, so much in day 900. I'm so glad I'm providing a revolutionary stream. We've never seen the likes of this before. Okay. Yeah, Reddit thread Mr. Beast email. Yeah, no, it's not him. It's definitely not him. You know, it'd probably be like someone akin to somebody like the average viewer of this stream who's probably gonna get that email and they're gonna be like, you know what? I am Mr. Beast, and I don't know, man, because normally the scammers are the ones that initiate with a plan. So if I were to just send an email to someone who's scamming someone else, that would be unusual. Like, how would they react? They'd probably try and pull some random scam out of their ass. They'd probably be suspicious, though, because they understand initiation unsolicited. So I honestly don't know. It depends. Currently, right now, I'm being accosted by a scammer named Sowe, who is an African who is starving, and I know for a fact he's not African because of the way he types. Hi, can you kindly, you can't even read it, can you kindly assist us with school materials, bags, shoes, and pens? And I sent him a stream link for Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipwrecked, which he didn't like. He said, please support us. And I sent him, of course, a relatable, annoying orange gift. Like, and it continues for there. My humble family engaged, poor farming we do to survive, we seeking donations to keep the farming going. Although I feel bad for asking for such help, but I have no one else to turn to. I live in Africa, Gambia, and apparently every single person who has an iPhone who is also poor lives in Africa/Gambia. And so I sent him some relatable gifts. It's Friday, #lol. Please even $10, bro, which is, there's no one in Africa who types like that. So things progress. Friday activated. He keeps going. I really am curious if someone just texted him. So if anybody wants to text him, and what's interesting is these appear to be disjointed pictures. I doubt they're real. Listen, if he can verify that he's an actual African gentleman who's actually starving, because, I mean, I can't be the only person he's texting. So he's probably prospering from other people who he's texting. So he's going to get from me what, he will never get from anybody else, a bunch of relatable gifts. A microplastics blood test for 1,000 days. That is a solid idea, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, you know what? I could do that. I'll have to buy one off eBay or something like that. Which, by the way, there is a stat saying that we digest the equivalent of a credit card's weight in microplastics every week. Isn't that crazy? I think it's more crazy to people who don't eat paper, every single day, but it's still pretty crazy. I mean, plastic is a whole other ballpark. At work right now, I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. Don't worry, I didn't say goodbye. Hello. Don't worry. I'm not going to abandon you. It's fine. Every single time someone tries to reference something like that, I will ignore it, and I will pretend it is an actual statement. My favorite thing are pop culture references that just randomly get drudged up, and then I respond to them as actual statements, because I also would be embarrassed if I played along with that pop culture reference, which I'm kind of inexplicably doing by referencing that it's a pop culture reference right now. Thank you very much. Oh, Moses, I didn't even see your thing where you asked about the farmer people from Africa. Well, there you go. I accidentally provided the answer. I'm very bad at looking at chat today. Jesus. All right, next piece. I don't know, man. Perpetually exhausted today. Again, I haven't even done anything, And what's so bloody weird is, again, I am so desperate for just any change up in my environment. My room is the stuffiest room in the house. My hammock outside it's not my hammock, it's the family's hammock, but nobody sits in there but me. I mean, I've been trying different things to try and, sleep a little better. But as you can see, it's not fucking working, And I also have a gig tonight. We're playing with Ed Spillane and Joey and Sophie at Jazzy Wishbone in Oceanside from 7 to 10 p.m. tonight if you guys want to come, if you're in the area. If not, you have T-minus 2 hours to book your plane ticket and get the fuck over here. Airports are everywhere. There shouldn't be one more than 20 minutes away. The flight should take about an hour. You'll be here just in time, so feel free. Then clean it. Clean what? Oh, you mean clean my room? When I say it's stuffy, I'm talking about the air, because there's no air conditioning. The vent on my ceiling has been broken for about 8 years. I can keep the door and the window open, but the dust still remains. And I can Dyson vacuum as much as I want. It won't make a damn difference. The dust still remains because of lack of air conditioning or proper venting of the air. And my house location, or my room location-wise, is in a corner of the house where there will be natural accumulation, just the way the house is built. You get if I showed you like a pre-prepared diagram, but I don't have it. But I'm just trying to mitigate, because if my sleep is off, then my consumption of meals will be off, including paper. And if my consumption of meals is off and my nourishment isn't properly consumed, then bada bing, everything else falls out of balance, So I'm trying to, keep the Jenga tower stable, but man, those bottom bricks are really wiggling the fuck away, because the sleep just seems to be an unobtainable thing for me. So I wish day 900 could be spent in better health on my part, but it's unignorable. In fact, the splitting headache and the actual physical drawbacks of lack of sleep, I can't pretend like they're not happening right now. So, in case you're wondering why I look like I'm about to fall over onto the floor, that's why. And I have to do a gig later on. It's 3 hours of playing. We'll get through it. We'll get through it together. Feel free to come by. Oh, fuck, it would be really awesome if I did the fucking live stream during the gig. Oh, my God. Whatever, we'll do that later. I'll eat a napkin. I'll eat a Wishbone napkin for a day 900 follow-up. It's like, we'll do part 1, part 2, right? Part 1. Let's see if I'll follow up to that. I might not remember. Is the vent full of paper? We'd have to investigate. Maybe it is, actually. It's been a thing. Lots of vent. You know, whenever you talk about that, I'm just thinking about that really scary episode of X-Files called Squeeze. Season 1, episode 3, I believe. About the guy who eats people's livers every 27 years, and he has a stretchy body, and he spies on people through those little vents in the ceiling, which made me never look at vents the same way again. I just walked out of a facial. You don't need a facial. You got the G.I. Joe Mattel Plastics figurine face. You don't even have pores, Moses. Telling me you got a facial. Come on, man. You know how I'll feel about that. I don't get facials, by the way. I'm not really a makeup person. I'm not really a facial person. I like letting the natural state of my face, all warts included, show itself. Because, you know what? Truth is the best form of cosmetic surgery. Okay. We've been having some really good streams recently, by the way. Like, I think there was a string of maybe 3 or 4 streams that were honestly top-notch. And I'm really proud of that. By the way, so far today is a 4.6. Actually, that's generous. Maybe like a 3.9. Sorry to poop on day 900 like this, but it is the way it is. But, I mean, let's appreciate the fact that so far this month, I think, has been the best month for streaming on this channel ever. And we've been doing the streams for a heck of a long time. I believe 6 years, right? And I know I waved the longevity of this streaming series above everyone's head, including my own. And I do that for the simple purpose to show how far we've come, especially when, if this is the best month of streaming, this isn't like, you know, on a channel that just started. This has been a ongoing, long-time thing. And I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of us. What are the macros involved? Macro is in, like, small little pieces of logistic information and techniques. And, yeah, I mean, if you're experienced in swallowing horse pills, you know, to mitigate, say, smallpox or polio or something like that, this is basically like that. You have to override your gag reflex, which can happen by pinching this part of your hand and then swallowing. I used to have to do that very early on, which is a bit of a secret. I would hide my hand behind my back. There's this pressure point you can squeeze where it overrides your gag reflex. And after a while, your gut kind of learns to obey, you know? It's like a dog, right? With a shock collar. You know, over time, it gets conditioned from action after action, either for better or for worse, to obey the commands of its master. So, third to last piece. 2 pieces more. Gentlemen, we made it to day 900. However, whereas many other rookie streamers without the willpower to, say, push forward or have a push-forward grind set, they would celebrate. I am far from the celebration mindset that many others would be, all right? In order to make day 900 appropriate for what this stream stands for, instead of celebrating, we must anticipate. Anticipate the next 100 days, because like it or not, they're coming. And I don't know if I'm going to survive it, but we're going to eat anyways. I will eat and swallow, and whatever else will follow. So I hope all of you enjoyed day 900. However, this is not a grand finale. In fact, far from it. We have a long ways left to go. And so I'll see you tomorrow, because what matters more than day 900 right now is day 901. Anticipate tomorrow, and the rest will follow. That barely rhymes. I think if Brian lives to 40, he might start his own edible paper brand. I thought Brian was 40. According to the FBI, I am 42. So get that in your heads right now. What is it? Not to respond to pop culture references. Pop culture references, what are those? I don't even know what you're talking about. My paper company, again, we're abandoning this stream at day 1,000. To establish a company would take probably 2,000 days. I'm not going to do that. Oh, macros as in protein/carbs. Not very much protein, minimal carbohydrates, I believe 0.02% carbohydrates, a lot of fiber, though. Fiber that passes through the body due to the very solid state of paper and how it kind of gets lodged in my logs of shit. Again, we've used tweezers to surgically poke through the shit after it comes out of the ass. and it mainly passes through unchanged, although we can imagine small transfers of fiber happening. Relatively inconsequential. I eat 3 apples a day. But, yeah. I'm going to be turning 43, I believe, next January of next year, which I'm pretty excited about, so happy early birthday to me. And, I mean, all that, again, I'm anticipating that, but more importantly, let's anticipate day 901. So, with all that said, thank you so much for day 900. This stream, yes, I know, given the milestone, wasn't that great, and I'm also having a pretty low score today. Where the hell's my thing? Okay, never mind. I already replaced it with the number 900. Okay, get the fuck out of here. Well, either way, thank you so much for watching. More streams, good and less good, are coming in the future. Make sure to live, laugh, cry, and also not die. And until next time... This is goodbye. See you tomorrow. Day 901. Be there. Just as important as day 900. Ugh. All right. Stop streaming, disregard, delay. 10 seconds.